Good afternoon, back. How are we doing? Hope you're safe and well, check. Lovely to see you. Welcome to Just Trucking with Ebeez. Because that's what I aim to be doing today. But today is a very, very special live stream, so I do hope Michael Lilly appears. Because we'll be blowing him right the hell away. Oh, and as if by magic, you're gonna love this, Michael. Oh my god, are you in for a treat today? So, a little while ago you made a comment to me about an old mod that we used to use. Well, I've found a new way of doing it, and you need to edit the UI.sii file, and hopefully what I show you in this live stream will just blow your socks off and you'll be chuffed to bits. Hope Craig's safe and well. Hope you're well back. Lovely to see you, and thank you for your continued support. As I say, I aim to do a lot more trucking live streams and a lot longer live streams, but in the future real life may intervene, so I may have to switch them to videos for a time till stuff gets sorted out, but after that we should be good to go. Is the sound all okay? Hey up Robbie, lovely to see you. I'm very well, thank you. How are you? So I had a bit of a clear out today. I stripped all my PC down, my main gaming PC, the one you're looking at now, and cleaned all the crap and all the dust out of it, and freshened it all up. And I also cleared out a lot of the American truck simulator profiles. For those of you that haven't yet guessed, this isn't the Shaneke profile, although that profile is perfectly safe. So this is the latest version of 156 of American Truck Simulator. It's live. There's only a few quality of life mods in this build. It's all SCS. And I have tried really hard to replicate Michael Lilly's issue. But on the CachyOS using Proton and the CachyOS game performance command, I cannot replicate it. Maybe now we're live streaming we'll get a chance to replicate it. So Michael, can you just, hey up Craig, lovely to see you, hope you're safe and well. Michael, can you just respond in the text chat, are you ready to have your socks blown off? I am really rather smart, you know, just saying. You know, there's truckers and then there's, you know, there's me. Just saying. And we've done it all on the Linux as well. Okay, well, Michael's not going to type. Maybe he's gone for a wee or something. Anyway, let's get into it. I've currently got a load on of soybeans from Fort Collins to Burlington. So let's crack on and get this little journey done. I've got no truck mods, no trailer mods. No graphical mods.
Please proceed to highlighted.
It really is just quality of life stuff. I'm sure. Oh yeah, I've moved it. It's because I'm at a way station, isn't it? So just to show you if all the start beeping at me, it's just the SCS map. There's no ATS expansion. There's nothing else. It's just SCS plus all the SCS DLCs, and we have got reshade installed and running. Other than that, it's SCS graphics, SCS map, SCS trucks. Guess I'm going to have to watch. Your problem was I was using the GMC startup. Proton, yeah, okay, maybe I'll have to try that. So hopefully you can all see the live stream Can you see it now, Michael? I'm in the SCS International 9300i. I do owe the bank $110,000, so we're going to have to pay that off. We are currently at level 0 on this profile. Right, okay, so let's blow Michael's socks off and put him out of his suspense. So, as you can see, Michael, the only issue that I've got here is that it's so bright. And a little while ago you said to me, oh, do you remember when you had that mod that was called sunglasses? Well, you shouldn't say things to me, Michael, because it does plant seeds in my mind. So anyway, I've edited the UI.sii file, and what it allows you to do is it allows you to alternate use your F2 key to activate your sunglasses. So this is normally without the sunglasses. If we press F2 once, it puts the small mirror on, but if we press F2 again, it puts the sunglasses on. Oh yeah, how about that? And if we press F2 again, it gets rid of the little mirror, and those sunglasses stay on both inside and outside. There you go, Michael. How about that? Who's a clever little bunny then? I know. I'm just going to sit back and enjoy the adulation here. Just saying. Oh, for fuck's sake, ready. How about that, eh, Michael? You got to give it me. You see, you know, people in the chat make these comments, and you think that, you know, he's probably forgot about it or whatever. No, I haven't. And then obviously, as it approaches night time, press F2 again, and it knocks it off. So I think that's a really clever little bit of moddery. Because the old sunglasses plug-in mod is from way back 140, and I don't think it's compatible anymore. But you can do it via editing the UI.sii file. It's quite a lot of editing, and there's two sections you need to edit, one for the actual sunglasses and then one to alternate configure the F2 key. But yeah, it can be done, Michael. Not much we don't do on this channel. We're not like your regular YouTube streamers over here. I'd like to say we innovate. I think that's a bit of a stretch, just saying. Innovating's a bit much. But we do... I am very happy with it. It's fantastic. Oh, I've got Beck in the truck, of course. Can't not have Beck in the truck. As it gets darker, obviously you don't need it on. That's fine. But for them really over bright times, it's just terrific. It really is. Now I will mod this truck up further as we grow in level and actually pay some of that bank loan off. I have got $19,000 in the bank, but bearing in mind I will need fuel and I will need loan payments, so that's why I've borrowed $110,000. In terms of the build, well, I'll show you the build at the end. It's really very small. There's not a lot in there at all. As I say, it's really about quality of life. And I've gone with an SCS truck. Why the hell not? And I'm hoping that this will do us for the rest of 2025 and the whole of 2026, and we should be able to keep it bang updated as well, because the mods I'm using usually get updated, and I think they're all Steam Workshop mods. So yeah, we're in a very good little spot.
Turn right.
Not sure about the engine sound, as that's a Slav Jerry sound. As I say, just SCS graphics, but so far the FPS has been a solid 60 frames a second, which is what I wanted. And I've tried to include as fewer mods as possible to make that a thing, because I've noted with certain mods, you know, it'll suddenly drop down to 55, then 47, then back up to 60, which really isn't tickety-boo. Where am I supposed to turn left? Okay, I don't know if I can do this. I'm probably going to make an absolute pizza of it. Oh dear, Ebeez, really. What a way to start a stream off. The work you've done is amazing, the driving sucks ass. And we do need to be doing as many jobs as we can, not only to level up, but also to get some dollar in the bank ready for them loan payments. Unless I get an awful dollar in the bank, I'm just going to let the loan run and expire on the profile, and we'll just enjoy the pants out of it. Okay, so that's delivery number 1 done. I will spend your dollars. Yeah, I know you would. So there you go, Michael. Be very, very careful what you wish for, because old Ebeez, he just tends to get it done, you know what I mean? Things gnaw away at me and I think, well, we've got to get that done. And of course the Halloween event's on. Not made my mind up yet whether I'm going to have a go at it or whether I'm not going to bother. I'm pretty much about done. I do have it connected to World of Trucks. If we want to have a crack at any of the events now or in the future. So let's see what we've got out of here. I don't really intend or have any intentions to go back to the garage. I'd like to just stay out and drive. Wow. I do have a custom dashboard installed to try and match the colour of the truck, and I will change the colour of the truck to metallic. It's on solid colour at the minute, but I think it's another $4,500 to switch it to metallic, so we're not in any rush to do that just yet. So there you go, Michael, we should pretty much have it all. Now, as I'm starting out, I have got both fines and fatigue disabled. I don't know what there is in external. I don't know if there's. I don't even know what the Halloween. These are all Halloween events. So we're currently in Burlington, going to Brackenreach. Estimated distance 71 mile. I'm not going to get involved with this because I'll need to have a look at it. So let's see what local freight jobs we've got out of here. We're currently in Burlington to Hayes, that's worth $5,000, and it's 3 hours 10 minutes, that's not too bad. Burlington to Sterling, that's nearly 4 hours as opposed to more or less a straight 3 hours. We'll take that as it's our kind of route. Our first tanker job.
Please proceed to highlighted route.
Your trailer is ready. I've got no idea where we're supposed to go to collect said trailer. Oh god, it's one of them. Okay. So it's one of them. It's, I'm guessing, in that shed there. Can't be in the shed there. Oh, it's there. I thought it was in the shed. Little International, looking and sounding amazing. There she is. So let's pick her up, load her up and crack on. Just bear with me a second. What's Craig put? Here's your chance to try cow tipping. Well, we're not cow tipping yet, Craig, but I will be doing some livestock trucking and all sorts of different trucking, and we'll be trying to figure out where all these animated pickup points are that SCS have introduced, because we've got no ATS expansion. We've only got the stuff that SCS have put in, Bushnell Farms. So let's crack on. This is going to be an evening drive, of course. Hot digging, that looks so cool. Made and played on the CachyOS, of course. So no wind blows here whatsoever. And of course, only pro driving and streaming. Yeah, right. All done on budget entry level hardware. Now it is in 720p, which I think is enough with the quality that we've got. That looks amazing. Absolutely amazing. I hope yours all looks this good. I can't see if there's anything coming, of course. No, I think we're clear. I think we're clear to go, so
keep left.
Keep left. Oh, right, that must be a right turn climb then. I think the truck looks amazing, being as it's only SCS. As I say, very, very happy with the profile. Was quite a bit of work, but not as much work as a custom profile with truck mods and map mods, of course. Nowhere near as much work as what those fellas are, that's for sure. But I love the way that the dash all matches, and the whole thing just feels right, and if it feels right then it probably is. I was worried about the custom GPS. I thought that might have a bit of an impact on the frame rates, but no, it's absolutely fine. So I'm hoping to complete this journey before the next loan pay, or the first loan payments go out. I've currently got 2 loans on the go. If we go to the bank, we've got a straight loan for 100 grand, which we've got 56 payments, and we've got another straight loan for 10 grand, of which we've got 28 payments. So I'm just going to let them run down as we go through, unless I earn enough dollar to pay them off. We are only using SCS economy. Everything's pretty much vanilla out the box. As I say, the mods that I've got installed are mainly quality of life mods, and you know, bits and pieces to help us along the way. Oh, Christ. I really need to find a don't pull me into a way station mod. One of the most pointless ever additions to both American Truck and Euro Truck Simulator 2, although it's probably not as prevalent in Euro Truck as it is in American Truck. I think the bane of most American Truck, Euro Truck Simulation 2 drivers are toll roads. Again, American Truck doesn't really suffer that much from toll roads, not like ATS 2 does, but American Truck does sure as hell suffer from goddamn way stations. Okay, let's get back on the journey, get back on the road. So we're good and set up for the rest of 2025 and the whole of 2026. Very, very happy with the profile. We've no need to change anything now. We'll just drive the pants out of the map, and I'll try and do a regular daily live stream on American Truck unless real life dictates otherwise, which is always a possibility. And of course, you lot are all invited to join me. But yeah, very, very happy with how it's turned out. And again, I've got everything on auto, so everything should work beautifully. It's 75, so I guess I can set it 50-ish. 50 should be fine. I don't think we need to go any faster than 50. We can put the beams on. They are on auto, so they should automatically knock off and knock back on. I don't know how this is rendering on your stream screens, but it looks absolutely fantastic on mine. I will change the steering wheel out to probably the white retro one, because this is the Sissels one, because we were too low a level to use anything other than the International Eagle one or the Sissel steering wheels. But I'm not a big fan of the Sissel ones, but anyway, it'll do for now to get us on our way, get us started. See, again, the frame rate's dropped down to 50 now. Now it's going back up. It's really weird, and it's only SCS map, so although to be fair, we do have mods installed, so there is wiggle room. I was going to say the book stops at SCS's door, but we have got custom mods in, so SCS does have a little bit of wiggle room. It could be one of the custom mods. But as I say, I've tried to keep it as quality of life-ish on the mods as I can. And we'll just see how the profile settles down, and it'll be interesting throughout 2026 to see all the updates and what's good and what busts. And it'll be interesting to see this time next year, by the grace of God, if we're granted that time on the planet, just which mods did survive and which ones we ended up taking out because they didn't get updated or whatever. So it'll be interesting. I wonder if the updates are going to, in terms of game versions, will slow down a bit with it being released onto console, because then I'm guessing SCS are going to have their hands full. You know, if you talk about a map DLC, well, it's a big enough job putting it out there for PC. Then if you've got to port it to Xbox and PlayStation and God knows what else they're going to port it to. I'm guessing that's going to use up a lot of the resources in the SCS team of developers to do that. I'm sure it's not just a case of flicking a switch. I'm guessing it's not going to be that easy. So I wonder if the rate of updating will slow down a little, which actually would benefit us on this profile. Although I remember talking to René and he said he'd had sort of, you know, a long while ago, no problem ever updating it, and he was running pro mods as well. So I am quietly confident. Let me just check the chat. Hey up, Dell, how you diddly doing? Nice to see you, man. Hope you're safe and well. Yeah, I'm very good, thank you, buddy. And of course, don't forget today's the day that Mr. and Mrs. Cider tied the knot, so I hope they had a fabulous day, and I'd like to wish them much love and all the best for a very happy, long and successful future together. News like that we can all find reasons to celebrate and be joyful about. So much nicer than most of the crap we have to put up with in the real world, just saying. So yeah, I guess the next time we'll use the sunglasses is when the sun comes up and it just white outs everything. Get our shades on, our Ray-Bans, or Ray-Berries as I like to call them. And we'll hopefully reap the benefits of the Ray-Berries without having to do anything else. It's pretty cool. And I'm not going to load this profile up with skins, trucks and map mods. We're just going to leave it as is and enjoy the pants out of it. I mean, the thing is, some of these journeys, even at this sort of speed, just go by so quickly. You know, you think, oh, 3 hours to destination. Well, we're sub 1 hour to destination now already, and it feels like we've only just started the journey. So, fantastic. As I say, we'll stay away from our garage because it's only got one slot in it. I'm not going to do a fleet of drivers or a fleet of trucks. I'm going to see if I can stick 1 million miles on this truck, although this was a used truck built from the used market, obviously, at the price. And it's not in bad nick. It had got 5 stars, but it does want a few thousand on it to replace all the parts, that's for sure. And by a few thousand, I mean a few. So it's going to be quite a while before we can start tarting it up and upgrading it. But nevertheless, we'll see how we go on with it. As I say, I'd love to do this as just a regular daily live stream, where possible. And as I say, we're a little bit different to everybody else who's live streams. First and foremost, the biggest difference is we're doing it on the Linux, not on the Windows. Secondly, we're doing it in 720p, not 4 or 8K. Thirdly, we're using super budget entry-level hardware to do all of this. And fifthly, you've got an absolute clueless, feckless and utterly fucking useless virtual truck driver.
Exit right.
So here we are at Hayes. Wow, coming that a bit hot.
In 200 yards, turn right.
It says turn right, but the other thing I've noticed is I get really confused easily these days, and I don't know if that's because of my health situation or whether it's because SCS are copying pro mods and getting a lot smarter. Not sure about that, but I have to say a finer game for your money than American Truck Simulator you will not find. Just saying, I just wanted to put that out there. And I still genuinely believe that this is the better of the two games. I do love Euro Truck, don't get me wrong, and it certainly should be more my game, as I'm an Englishman from the UK. So driving the length and breadth of Europe virtually should be my cup of tea, but it's not. I think American Truck is the better of the two games, and I know that statement doesn't hold water when you look at player numbers. I get it, but for me it's not about player numbers, it's about just how cool it is to drive the length and breadth of the United States. Wow. I'm assuming somebody's decided to cut the lawns. Just bear with me a second, or I've got to just look who that is, because that is fucking noisy. Jesus, that's noisy as fuck. Oh, and wouldn't you know, it's the fucking next door neighbour. So as soon as I decide to start and stream, the fuckers decide to And we're back, sorry about that all. So anyway, let's crack on and get this delivery completed. Enough of my moaning, whinging and waffling. There you go. There you go. Hopefully the lawn mowing won't last too long. It's not a very big lawn. But I'm sure the microphone will pick it up. Especially as I've moved the mic much further away from me. We've discovered a recruitment agency. Well, we don't really need that. So yeah, the scene is set. I'm all set, good to go. Now I will also be playing a lot of World of Warships and a lot of Guild Wars 2. But I think most of those will be off cam. Because I don't think there's... I think everybody really does enjoy the trucking. I mean, I'll do irregular Guild Wars 2 and World of Warship streams for sure. But I think the majority of people enjoy the trucking more.
Left, then Then turn left.
Ah.
Turn
Oh, that
left.
does my fucking head in, it really does. I don't know if flashing red lights means you can go if the way is clear, but as we've got fines turned off, we can kind of get away with it anyway, I'm guessing. You may well lol, Lex, yeah. Is be outside? No, not really, no. It's just one of them things, isn't it? It's going to happen. All we need now is for the lawn mowing to stop and fucking Putin to start shooting nukes at everybody. Just to wrap the live streams up. That would certainly take care of it. I will also make a concerted effort to, I'm assuming it's in here, to do longer live streams for you all, because I don't think an hour is long enough. I'll try not to get too tired and nod off and go into nana nap territory. Let's see if we can get this parked up, which hopefully we can. Now obviously once we get a bit higher levels and we start getting our own trailers, we'll change the parking difficulty to random, so we never know what we're going to get. I'm guessing we've got a bit of a way before we get there. So we're on our way to level 3. Level 5 I think is when we can get our first trailers. Oh, we've got another pit. So I'm going to put it in high value just to see what sort of cargoes the game has to offer. I'm guessing we could have a look. If we look at the Trailer Explorer. So here's all the standard trailers. What sort of loads do we have? Oh my god, we've got a shit ton from this is all SCS. Oh my god, so it's worth us getting a flatbed. These are all SCS loads and SCS models, and there's no mods installed. These look amazing. This is all just what's in the game, what the game comes with. And again, as the game gets updated, I'm sure there'll be other stuff added to it as well. Very, very nice. So there's already a cool ton of stuff in here. Let's just have a look, and I'm assuming it's going to be the same loads for the Prestige and the Load King trailers, so that's interesting. The Distinction trailer, I've never had a lot of these trailers. Cottonseed Grain Maize, okay, Sugar Beets. Let's have a look at their the Prestige flatbed. I'm assuming it's going to be all the same cargo as the standard SCS. Yeah, pretty much. The only difference is that we've got both the Prestige trailers and of course the Load Kings. And again, I'm guessing that there's not going to be any difference there. I'm guessing that the loads in here will be limited because they are of course hidden loads, and that's fine. A load of chabbers in here, just saying. Load of chabbers. So this is all boding very, very well. Let's just go to standard trailers, and I want to see what we get on the logins. Just bear with me a second. Okay, so we get large tubes, logs, lumber, nice, and we get utility poles. Oh, nice. So not bad. In terms of cattle, what do we get from the cattle trailer? cattle, pigs or sheep. We get live cattle, live cattle, live cattle, cattle, pigs and sheep. And we've got the gas tank, but I'm guessing, oh well, notice again, we have many a different load in there as well. So it bodes very, very well for when we can purchase our own trailers. And of course the low boy has got all the bigger stuff that the flatbed doesn't have. Oh, that's fantastic. So that's pretty much where the profile's at, just so you're all fully aware. And as I say, we are on standard SCS only map plus all map DLCs, so there's nothing else installed, and all the mods, as I say, are basically quality of life. Oh, we've got all the steering wheels available, well, some of them anyway. So, and yeah, so we could add a steering wheel or two, $170. I think we can run to that and not have to worry too much about that. Okay, so I know it's the middle of the night, but let's have a go at seeing what else we've got available out of here. As I say, the idea is to just go from depot to depot until we've paid all of the loan off, both of them, and just enjoy the pants out of the game, which is driving, I guess. And as I say, we'll do a few cheeky upgrades to this truck as we go along. Let's see what we've got in the freight market out of here. Well, we've got scaffolding from Hayes to Dodge City, and that's a short trip, so 3 hours 46 left on the job. Only a small job, but we'll take it. Why not? Why not, as the actress said to the bishop. And we'll also comment on the quality of the OOB game as we go through it, because it'll be interesting to see the difference between the maps and the cargoes. I mean, the cargoes look pretty goddamn gorgeous, don't they? Oh, and we've got a Load King trailer on the back. We can actually buy this trailer and make it our own. The differences between this and the Shaneke trucks, well, of course, we don't have a lowered front end on it. We don't have all the Shaneke mods and additions, as we're SCS only. But you know what, that's okay.
Turn right.
I have added a bit of music for your pleasure, and it'll be interesting to see if I get copyright struck for this. I did have to delete all the other music because I went through YouTube and checked, and every one of them was supposed to be copyright free. I got a copyright strike, or copyright notice anyway, for every single one of them. I can't see a damn thing. I'm going to pull out in good faith, and I hope there's not a deep thud. We do need to look after the truck throughout this series, and any trailers that we buy, as they will be ours. And of course that means that we'll be picking the tab up for any damage.
Then turn left.
Just said truck or trailers through my incompetent, terrible driving. And again, we are different to most streamers in that we are driving via the keyboard and not via a steering wheel and pedals, and that is very much my personal choice to do so, even though I do own steering wheel and pedals. This is a far more relaxed choice for me personally, so therefore I'm trying to emulate controlling the truck as much as possible, as if I had a steering wheel and pedals attached. I know I can't emulate it perfectly, but again, I think we've done a pretty darn good job, if I do say so myself. Now I shall be live streaming today until my dinner time, then I'll end the live stream there. And then depending on how tired I am, I may do another live stream tonight. I want to live stream this profile as much as possible. We didn't receive an email. Special transports are available. Okay. Well, we can live with that. Of course they're available. And I guess the first few streams will just be us driving like busy fools, trying to earn the dollar under pressure from the bank all the while, of course, to repay the 2 loans that we've got. I'll be right back on the mic. Okay, and we're back, sorry about that. So, there you go. That's the plan, so now you all know what I'll be doing on the YouTube. I did also consider jacking YouTube in and going to Rumble full time. But I've decided to stay on YouTube for now. Obviously, I mean, it's completely free of charge, so I don't make a penny. I'm not doing this for a living. This is purely for pleasure. You know, unless YouTube start going the way of Microsoft and start introducing ridiculous shit to the website, then it might force me to move. But at the moment, my audience and my community is here, and the YouTube. Oh. Wow, I didn't look there. That was lucky. I don't really want any sort of crashes, let alone a major T-boning. Wow, I nearly shat myself there. Sorry, Robbie. Nice, EB. EB, yes, Robbie. Sorry, Robbie, didn't mean to ignore you at all. Nearly died there. I didn't warn you all that my driving is somewhat incompetent. So, we'll see how we get on. I'm very, I don't know why I keep getting excited, but I'm very, very excited for this profile. Because I think it could be the making of us. And wouldn't it be nice, sort of, this time next year to have 400 or 410 or whatever daily live streams done on the American truck? Just be so cool. And as I say, I'll try and keep the live streams at the same time, so you'll have a rough idea. I know it's not ideal with everybody living in different parts of the world, I get it, but there's not really a lot I can do about that, unfortunately. It's what it is. I mean, both Shaneke and Jeff usually live stream in the middle of the night for me. Some nights I'm awake at 2 AM and can tune in, other nights I'm not. I'm just dead to the world, you know, fast above eyes, so that's what it is. But I am really super excited for this game's future live streams on the channel. It's definitely a permanent resident, and 100% it's here to stay. It's not going to go anywhere anytime soon. And I think the other nice thing is SCS is such an awesome company. I don't think they're going to go anywhere anytime soon either. Of course, the only downside of doing this is future map DLCs will have to be purchased. So this is going to end up at the end of the day being one expensive game, but at least it is over time, so it's not so bad. And at least most of the map DLCs are pocket money prices, as I call them. They're not extortionate, which again is also nice. Oh, ePro is a thing. That must be part of one of the new... I've started, this time I've based my home in here, Burlington, for a change, rather than going out of Elko. So I'll try and tackle this side of the map as much as possible before we get going to the other side. But as I say, we'll just see how it goes. You'll just have to bear with me. But hopefully, as I find out and discover new tips and tricks, then I'll share them all with yourselves. That looks fucking awesome. That looks absolutely gorgeous. Not as gorgeous as you lot, by any means, but nevertheless, that's mighty fine. Where the hell do you want this dropping off then, love? I haven't got a Scooby. And I should put the hazards on. Oh, I've arrived there. Oh, marvellous. Oh, nice ePro trailers then, love. So yeah, I will... I've got no idea where this is supposed to be took. Round the other side, it says. Did we drive by it? Am I a total tube? Don't answer that. And now I've switched the goddamn truck on. So I'll come down here and swing it and go back to the way, and maybe I drove straight by it. Oh, to skip park it, there it is. Well, I'd have never have found that in a million years. I was just about to turn around and go back the other way. Being as I'm a chap from Chabbington, just saying. Have I switched that? I'm not supposed to be on. I will add beacons as we level up and kind of progress as well. But for now, we're starting right at the beginning. We don't have any cheat mods installed with tons of levels and millions of dollars in the bank. We're going to have to graft and earn every dollar, every cent. Okay, we're on our way to level 3. So let's save that away. And let me just take this opportunity to check the chat. Make sure I've not missed anything. Stop sign means stop. Well, it may do in your world, Michael. Just saying. You know, I mean, this is me we're talking about. Old Chabo. But yeah, you do have a point, big fella. Just saying, you do have a point. Right. So let's see what we've got. It looks like we've got a tank and a reefer out of here in the E-Pro livery, which is nice. So I'm guessing we're going to also discover all the companies in American truck, the SCS companies, that is. We've got a tanker and we've got a reefer, and it looks like a box trailer as well out of here on the freight market. Let's have a look what we've got going where. Oh no, tanker's not available. So we've got that going to Dodge City. I don't think we've been to Dodge, which is 3 hours 39. Oh, sorry, going to Junction City, I beg your pardon. Going to Wichita in Kansas. Going to Emporia in Kansas. Well, as that pays the most dollar at a little over $5,000.
Calculating route. Please
I guess that's the one we're going to have to hook up and take. And of course it's the one at the end. Of course it is. Hopefully the music's not too annoying for you. In fact, I'm going to turn it up a bit because it's a bit low, isn't it? There we go. Let's hope you can hear it a bit better over this screaming Cummins that we've got under the hood of our International. And as I say, over time I will convert it from a day cab to a sleeper and pimp it out a little bit more than what we've got. But as I say, the initial focus of attention is paying the goddamn loan back.
Please proceed to highlighted route.
Okay, so let's get the hell on out of here. I don't know whether I'm going to be able to finish this delivery before my lunch is ready. Hopefully I will. But if not, then we'll have to resume it when I come back. And if it's not tonight because I'm too tired, then it will definitely for sure be tomorrow. So make sure you clear your diaries, and I don't want any of you suffering from FOMO. Music. Can you not hear the music? Well, either you can't hear it or you're being sarcastic because it's Latin American music. Well, let's just bang it up. There we go. Hopefully you can hear it now. Chaps. But anyway, I bow to your superior knowledge and experience, of course, Craig. Especially as you're still on the big lime green Linux machine operating system. The beast that is, of course, Linux Mint. I think that's Craig's fresh minty cup of tea. Is that right, Craig? You love the old, I bet the old fresh mint. Nothing wrong with that. Great distro. But of course, me, well, I'm on the professional gamer, streamer, truck driver distro. Why is that, the Ebeez? What do you mean, why is that? Well, you drive like an absolute prat. Well, look, there is that in there. Hopefully, playing the game as daily as we can, we're going to get better. Of course, there is a severe risk that I will never get any better than what I am now. which could be bad. But anyway. And it's 30 mph speed limit through here. Of course it is. 25 in some places. I'm assuming this is a crossroads that I'm supposed to stop at, although it didn't say stop. I guess it's what you Americans call running a stop line or a stop sign. I don't know how you run with a stop sign when it's concreted in the floor, but anyway, looks what it is. Let's go to 4. 4 looks pretty darn nice, I have to say. Now again, if any of you need any help or assistance with game settings or mods or whatever, just hit me underneath the videos and I'll do my best to help you out. And we do have the Discord available should I need to screen share or explain stuff to you in a more in-depth manner. So what have we got? We've got 3 hours to destination. While we're on these roads, 40 mph is fine. I just want to have a look at the actual trip itself. Oh, it's straightforward, isn't it? And there is a Kenworth dealer. Is that where we're going to? No, but we are going right by the Kenworth dealer, so that's quite nice. That's a nice addition. And we've got to explore and discover all these amazing depots that SCS have added that I've never driven in my life, and hopefully you guys and girls will all be able to share it with me. That'd be amazing, wouldn't it? Hang on a sec, really don't need an accident, and I've got to sort something out for this chat issue that I've got. Just bear with me a second, because Craig has put, oh Michael's, now I can hear it a little low, but I can hear it now. Good. If I set the volume way up, I barely. Yeah, well, that's because Craig, you're old and deaf. And I'm guessing that's because I've got the original audio turned down on OBS, and I've only got it on 50% master volume. There you go. I'm not going to do it any higher than 70%, because it will affect all the other sounds, which I really didn't want to do. 35 is fine, because it's a very loud sounding engine. There you go. Hopefully that'll help. You'll have to let me know in the live chat if the music is more annoying than anything. Now I will be searching out a lot more no copyright music to play in the background. It won't always be Latino. Some of it will be UK English, some of it will be American. Well, we certainly have a bit of country and western music in there. But finding stuff that is genuinely no copyright that YouTube doesn't strike you for is very difficult. Because although the sound is listed as no copyright, YouTube still strike you for it. I don't know why. And I'm free channel as well, so if you're making a living out of this, then you're in a world of trouble. Is that a bit better? Oh, it's good, EB. Oh, thank you so much, Craig. Music is okay. Thank you, Robbie. That's very kind. I just think it's nice to have a bit of background music, but it's very difficult without you guys and girls to get the levels just right. You know, he wants to be there and audible, but you don't want it blasting over everything else. And I think it was a good call to turn the engine loudness down as well, because that's very prevalent. It is a Slav Jerry engine. Oh, it's not a Slav Jerry engine. What am I on about? I'm telling you a pack of lies. It's the Johnny Cash Cummins engine sound. I beg your pardon. And again, I only need one sound. I've only got one truck. I only need one sound for it, so perfect. And it will always just be generic background music, but I just think it's... I mean, I did think about using, you know, something like the talk radio and that, but I don't know, I'll get dull and boring if you're not from the US. Just saying. So I think it would just have a bit of background music. And again, I'll scour the no copyright sites for different genres of music that we can load up. Especially for the longer sessions. As I say, I would dearly love to do 3 to 4 hour live streams to give everybody a chance to pop in, say hi, and then pop out and do what they were doing. Because I don't think 1 or 2 hours even is long enough. I think you lot deserve a bit more pain than that. Just saying. And if we're going to make some progress on this profile, we certainly need to be doing more than 1 hour live streams, that's for sure. I might try an all-day stream of about 8 hours in the not too distant future as well. Of course there will have to be breaks in that, especially bio breaks, because I could pee for England at the minute, just saying. I know that's too much information for you all, but nevertheless, just so you all know the reasons why. Let's do try a run by fruit. There we go. I like this E-Pro brand. Love the livery. Good job, SCS. Really good job. And there are two things I would love out of these streams. I would love it if it encouraged current Windows users to bite the bullet and actually make the jump onto Linux. I'd love that. And I'd also love it if it encourages you lot to play the game more. And if either of those two things comes to pass, then A, it's all been worthwhile, and B, I shall absolutely be loving it. Okay, so it looks like the sun's going to come up, so this is the point at where we get blasted with the brightness. It's just the way the game is. But we've got a pair of Rayberries that we can slip on, and hopefully it will not interfere with the game. It shouldn't. It shouldn't affect the frame rates or anything else. And if anything that you see on here or you see me doing, you'd like to know how to do it, well, you know, if it's just a mod, then I will compile a list of mods now we've got this series nailed and put to bed, and put them underneath the video, because there's not that many, complete with a full set of download links as well. And as I say, if any of you'd like any tutorials on, I mean, there's not really a lot to tutorial on, because this is pretty much vanilla out the box with a few mods added. Looks fantastic. And I totally get Dan aka Goggles 56 comment about he's given up now with using graphical mods. I totally get it. There's just no point. Just use the SCS graphics. They're fantastic. I guess the only criticism I would have of the SCS graphics is that they're too rich in colour. They're not neutral enough, but I do get it. It is graphics, it's not a photographical representation, so it's good enough. And as I say, it saves you having to load gigs and gigs of graphical data that shouldn't be in there in the first place, which will have a bearing on your frame rates and your smoothness and everything else, no matter which graphics card you're using. Still not convinced about all this cam bouncing, but anyway, I've kind of gone with it as it seems to be the thing that all streamers are doing now. You know, you've got to have some bouncy on your cab. I'm not convinced at all. Okay, so we can't exit right because of a diversion. Or as you Americans call it, a detour. We got a detour. That's the first detour that we've come up against. Okay, so I don't know how much more this is going to add on to the journey, but we'll obey the laws of the land and the laws of the state and the rules of the road as much as humanly possible. But we will also be doing some cheeky shenanigans along the way as well. Now I think I can be a cheeky furthermucker, and I think I can get away with this. I wonder if there's invisible walls. Let's find out. Because there's no hard barriers here as such. We may get the load stuck and it may be a big mistake.
Keep right, then immediately exit.
Now again, we've only got SCS traffic installed. No traffic mods. It's just as the game comes, really. Right out of the box with a bit of EB fairy dust sprinkled on it. But I have to be honest, oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh, screw you. Screw you, I'm going home. Screw you, cop. See ya. Don't want to be, well, you should have blocked the road off then. Let's see what the issue is. I mean, bloody hell. We've got to get there somehow. And all the while we're adding time onto the journey. That looks gorgeous. Looking fantastic. And it looks like there's another fine roadblock up ahead. But we're just going to ignore it and bypass it. If we can. It looks like this is the actual incident itself. Yeah. Some twat. Yeah. It looks like some twat's put his trailer on the side. And it's a shame. I was hoping to finish this delivery. But of course my dinner's ready, so I'm going to have to end the live stream here. Don't worry, I won't touch the profile for love nor money other than back it up. And when we come back in the next live stream, we'll complete this journey and hopefully have a successful trucking career. Thanks for watching, everybody. Much love, have a wonderful evening, look after yourselves, and I'll see you all in the next live stream. Cheers, everybody.